Listen, what's good? First of all, it's your boy. But number one, you're wondering why I got the same fit as the last video. It's a long story. It's a long story. Okay, I will just put it like this. I want to go edit my. I made a video last night. I want to go edit it. I saw that the mic didn't pick up any audio, so I had to re-record the video. Simple as that. I'm on my grind right now. But today, I had a discussion I want to talk about. This video I actually made earlier too. This was supposed to be the first video I was supposed to upload, but it ended up not going through because my computer at the time, it for some reason it just couldn't handle DaVinci Resolve, and it just fell apart. Um, this video is really out to the procrastinators out there, the people who are doubting themselves, the people who are taking no initiative to begin on their journey. Can I ask you a question? What is different between January 1st and September 23rd? There's nothing. That was a trick question. There's no difference. Maybe it might rain that day. Maybe one day's more cloudy, one day's more sunny. Maybe you have an appointment. But regardless, the day is still the same. People, for some reason, like to lie to themselves. They love to trick themselves. New Year's resolutions are almost cursed right there. They're pointless. They're stupid. They're dumb. To me, they're dumb. I'm not waiting a whole year to start the life I want to live now. That's stupid. That's dumb. One of my favorite movies that I watched growing up was Rocky 4. But that's not even the example I'm going to take out of it. I watched Rocky 4 and that led me to watching Rocky 3, which led me to watch Rocky 2, which led me to watch all the Rocky films. And you know what I loved about Rocky? I loved that there was a training montage. You know what I love about watching anime? Is when they train and they overcome. Rocky, you saw, he came from nothing and he became something. Simple as that. Trained. Every Rocky film has a great training sequence with a great soundtrack. It makes you want to train. If I was to show you my workout playlist right now, I'm telling you, the first song is Heart on Fire, Rocky 4, followed up by Eye of the Tiger right after it. And Rocky 3, right after he gets beat by Clubber Lang, he has to go to his rival. He has to go to his rival to train, Apollo Creed. You gotta realize that when you go and challenge somebody too, this is another example of life. When you challenge somebody in life, you don't have to end off as enemies. It's just rivalries, ways to push each other to be better. As a man, you should love rivalries. If you watch animes, why you already understand. You already understand the dynamic. Y'all hate each other. but y'all really love each other because of just how far y'all want to push each other. Almost like coexisting, yin and yang. So in Rocky 3, he says a quote, Apollo Creed, when he's training Rocky. Rocky's being sloppy with his training. He's not taking it serious. And he's BSing. He's BSing on his training. Simple as that. And it's just as he's punching the bag, he's like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna get it tomorrow. I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Then Apollo Creed snaps. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. What happens after that? We're in China. One of the greatest training sequences of all time. One of the greatest training sequences of all time. One of the greatest. The run at the end, when Rocky actually beat him too. Come on now. Come on now. I had that song too on my playlist. You can't tell me that ain't hit deep for you. You can't tell me that ain't hit deep for you. He trained. He trained to get to where he wanted to get to. And guess what? He won. But really, I brought that up because I want to focus on what Apollo Creed said. There is no tomorrow. People waste today so many times, so often. People do not take advantage of today. Why start something tomorrow when you can get it done today? Why? Why? Why are you waiting a month? Why are you waiting just to see the number one for you to start? What day it is does not matter. What matters is if have you decided in your head that you're starting. What matters in your head is that you start today. Think about it like this. When you get a girlfriend, or when you get a other, significant other, do you try to wait until the first to, ask her out or propose? So that way you can say, oh, the anniversary is on the first. No, because it doesn't matter what day it is until you start. January 1st has no significance unless you're really ready to change your life. Be honest. Be honest. Really, no, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Have you failed your New Year's resolution? You said January 1st, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. 2 weeks. Could even last the whole month. 2 weeks, you fell apart. No Nut November. You need a month. You need the internet to tell you to stop with your porn addiction. And you be failing that too. Just know if you fail No Nut November, just know you are addicted. You are addicted. You are addicted. You do not have control. If you cannot go a month without doing a certain thing, you are addicted. I'm not talking about some. I know there's going to be a smart ass like, well, technically you can't go 30 days without eating. Yeah, 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 because you need that for survival, idiot. But you don't have to beat your meat. Ejaculation is not a human survival necessity. Why do y'all treat today like 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 a side chick that just keeps calling you. Y'all treat today like like when you first go through adolescence and your parents, still think that you're that little child. They want what's best for you. Just like how today wants what's best for you. You lie in that bed and you truly sit there and say, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Why? Why? What is wrong with today? You see, that's why I love the saying there is no tomorrow. Because if you can get it done today, do it today. There is no tomorrow. You see a cute girl walk by. Ah, next time. There is no tomorrow. You're not seeing her next time. You're not. You're not. You're not. Tomorrow is a good word, but it's also very toxic. Because if you get too comfortable with the word tomorrow, you're really just poisoning your own mind. You see, tomorrow is good as a continuation because that's what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is a continuation of what you did today. You start a project today, okay, you can finish it tomorrow. Think about it. When people go out to parties, what do they say? Let's party like there's no tomorrow. So when they wake up in the morning, their heads banging, they're like, damn, why did I do all that last night? Because, like you said, there was no tomorrow. Make a routine for yourself. That's why people say all the time, have a good nighttime routine so that way when you wake up, you make tomorrow easier. Your room, you go to sleep with your room being messy. Guess what you have to do tomorrow? You have to clean it up. You see what I'm getting at here? Everything you do now is connected to what happens the next day. You have to break cycles. And the best way to break cycles is just begin. Don't overthink it. When people say, when you see all those videos, when you say you want to be a YouTuber, when you see all those videos that say how to grow your channel, they say the same thing. They all say the same thing. Just begin uploading. It don't matter if it's good or not. Learn along the way. Just upload. You're worrying about, oh, I need to get this camera, this $300 camera. I gotta get a ring light. I gotta have a good microphone. I gotta make sure I have a MacBook. Start with what you have. Think about all the basketball players that made it out the hood. Do you think they were saying, oh, damn, I need a trainer. Oh, damn, I need access to a gym 24/7. Oh, damn, I need a heavy ball. Oh, damn, I need a shooting machine. No, they just played. They just played and they learned along the way. You're holding yourself back by relying on yourself on the future. You got to realize if you don't break that cycle today, the cycle begins tomorrow. If you didn't get up for the gym today, what makes you think that you're going to be more likely to get up for that gym tomorrow? Trust. Try this exercise. Start a streak. Start a streak with yourself. The same way you would panic if you're about to lose your streak on Snapchat is the same way I want you to panic about doing any activity that's going to improve your life. Just on your notepad, you can do day one, and I want you to take a picture. Start a routine and just put day one, take a picture. Day two, take a picture. Day three, take a picture. Not only will this teach you about consistency, but this will also teach you to love the journey, love the process. Because you might not see changes on the first day, the second day, the third day, even the first week, maybe even 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But I can promise you, you will see results. And when you really make an exponential growth, just for a second, pause. For a second, pause and look back. And you'll just see, when did I do this? When did the time fly by? Oh my gosh. When did I do this? When did I achieve this? You didn't even notice. You didn't even notice how fast you were growing, how effectively you grew. You have to take it one step at a time. You're looking at the final goal. Don't worry about the final goal. Worry about that first milestone. If you want to lose weight, let's say you're 200 pounds, and you say, okay, I want to drop down to 150. You don't immediately think, oh, I have to cut 50 pounds. No. You can start off really slow, be like, all right, I just want to go from 200 to 195. 200 to 190. 200 to 180. Don't start too hard and have an overload and it makes you want to quit. No, don't have a progressive overload. Ease into it. But just keep in mind, just start. Start. Ease into it, but start. Just start. Begin. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Stop looking for a way to avoid doing something that you don't want to do right now. That's what procrastination is. Doing a pattern that you're comfortable with. I know. I'm human. We're all human. We all know. We all know. You don't, trust me, you don't have to wait for the sun to spin around 365 times for you to start. I promise you, you don't. I promise you, you don't. You don't have to. You don't have to. That's just a self-lie you're telling yourself. It's a self-lie you're telling yourself. Let's just be honest. And at the end of the day, you cannot lie to yourself. You can't. You see yourself 24/7. You have to hold yourself accountable. Nobody's going to tell you at the end of the day to stay on your grind. It's like you can take an animal to a river to drink, but it still doesn't have to take a sip if it don't want to. I can't make you do anything. Nobody in this world can make you do anything. Only you can. That's why I say your potential is not determined by anything else in this world but yourself. That's why I say take control of your mindset. Fix your mindset. Fix up here first. Because when you fix up here, you'll see that you're breaking out your ceilings. Your ceilings that maybe your family put on you. Your ceilings that your descendants try to limit you to. I said descendants. What am I talking about? I mean your ancestors. I apologize for that. You are limitless. You are no different than Elon Musk. You are no different than Kanye West. It's just they believed in themselves 20, 30 times, 40 times more than you believe in yourself. Nobody knows you. Nobody spends 24 hours with you except for yourself. You are the only person that can put in unseen hours to move towards your goal. So listen, I don't want to keep dragging this video on too long, but truly, truly, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. The three words that I want you to keep in your head at all times is accountability, discipline, and consistency. If you want to get a tattoo, don't get a stupid tattoo of of an animal. Uh-uh. Put some words down on your forearm. So when you look down, those words have meaning. If you want to put something permanent on your body, make it have meaning. I have this scar right here from Africa, and it has meaning behind it. I have a scar right here on my finger, third-degree burn, and it has meaning. I learned. I learned. I learned from it. Make mistakes. Again, there is no tomorrow. The life you want, the journey has to start today. Listen, at the end of the day, I ain't no preacher. I'm just a guy talking.